So, how did you hold up in COVID times when the pandemic began?
We've had a roller coaster ride in Sydney. When it started, it was actually Australia was lucky. Well, at least we thought we were lucky originally. Being an actual island, and a smallish population, we were able to ward off the virus from coming in initially. And initially, it was, oh, we're safe. This, for a while, Australia was the safest place on the planet, literally, with very zero cases for a very long time. But we had so it was almost, I mean, the initial bit was worried and concerned about the rest of the world, but feeling okay ourselves. But then when it actually hit and spread like wildfire, uh, not so great. And it was that. I mean, I like everyone else. I'm sure you lived through it, and so my experience is probably not unique. It was a huge sense of concern about my own well-being. Well, and less actually, but having two kids, I was more worried about them than anything else. Having AIDS, elderly parents. My mom, who's a cancer survivor, I was really worried about her. We got through that, mate. I think well, the last 100+ days in Sydney was the worst from a COVID standpoint, and we were completely locked down. Couldn't travel beyond a couple of miles from home, and not be able to see friends. That was tough, I would say. It basically was a strain on mental health, or like I basically, it was very few creative outlets. So uh, obviously in the acting industry, while my business was good, the digital business was all online. I kept going through that, but I completely missed the creative opportunities to go out and act. So a lot of the productions were shelved, cancelled. Uh, so it was tough. Yeah, just being well, finally, sorry. So anyway, there's at least for now, looks like there's been a good end to the story. Lockdown's over. We are almost all fully vaccinated in Sydney, so things have opened up, which is good. Now look, feeling free again, which is a great feeling.
Yeah, let me tell you, when America started opening up again, it was a very good feeling.
You begin to appreciate the little things that we otherwise don't appreciate as much, right? So it's yeah, I'm sure we'll all look back at this experience as uh, that one big thing that happened in our lifetime that maybe let us appreciate things better. Yeah, so I'm sure there's a good outcome to all of this. Silver lining.
Definitely. So, what are your hopes for the future?
Future is exciting. Again, some of the things that I'm doing, uh, I'm hoping to do bigger and better things just from an acting standpoint. Hopefully get elected, and if yes, be able to make a real difference in the community around me. Just be able to express myself better. Uh, the other excitement in my life is my two kids. I love and adore them, and 10 and 14 years of age. I take them along on several of my journeys. They help me with my political campaigns. They help do my auditions and self tapes. So occasionally get them to play some parts. We have a lot of fun together. So no, look, the future looks. I see the world through their eyes. A lot of what I'm trying to accomplish, like from a climate action standpoint, social equality standpoint, driving efforts around inclusion, is credit to them, because I see the world from their eyes where things need to be better. And as adults, I think we often don't think about, or we just gotten used to having an imperfect world. While a child, they want things to be better, and nothing seems impossible, which is inspirational in a way. And honestly, I feel like a child sometimes. Some of these things look so hard on paper, but I've stopped boring and said that just like a child, just give it a go and see what happens, and then
Yeah,
just hope good things happen.
definitely. So, how do you think your story can impact the world?
I would like uh, the if you know I don't know what I would eventually be remembered for, but there's several things I'm doing. The one thing that if I hope to inspire people around me. And look, I'm a very small little person. I'm just one individual. But what I have begun to appreciate is also the power of the individual. And let me explain briefly why. So, and this relates more to the political side of it, or the community side of it. Uh, People made fun when I first decided to well, raise my hand up to to be a politician, and there's generally the resistance, and again, I hear that from a lot of people. They don't want to make the effort because it seems impossible for a common person, to be able to make a difference in the community, in the world around us. And I didn't let that bother me, and I kept going, and I actually managed to get a few people around me to back me up. What started as just myself is actually a team now. I have people in my team who are actively helping me, people who come and tell me, oh, I'm doing a great job, and they're willing to support me. And, uh, well, not just a political journey, but really helping me achieve the outcomes around, well, climate action, around social inclusion, and improving, just helping create a more equitable, better world. Small actions, but so they're adding up, and I hope to, uh, I hope people can look at me and say, okay, if this guy can do it, we can too, and join us on the journey, right? And not feel constrained by, oh, we'll let the world run by politicians that we don't like, and we will just sit there and binge. I would rather inspire such people to get up, like myself, and just do something, a little thing here, there, but trust me, it makes a difference. I've seen that through my own actions, little actions, and if I can get more people inspired to do the same, I think we'll all be able to make a better world around us.
That's really cool. And you're definitely going to make a difference. Mark my words. I believe it.
Appreciate it, mate. And look, you are doing such a great job, mate. I mean, you have been doing this for a far longer time, I must say. So like someone like you inspires me to keep heading down this path. And it's great to intersect on our journeys, today. So I'm sure we'll obviously stay in touch and see how we go. But like, look, you and I are on the same journey, yeah, right? So
Yep.
I found one more one more person to be on this journey with.
Definitely. And I'm glad we connected.
Thank you, Doug. And look, tell me how can I help? Tell me what can I do. I appreciate the good word you're about to put into Andy. uh, and yeah, count me in for any help that I can provide to you or Andy.
Definitely. I'll let him know your info and I'll connect you both.
Sounds great, mate.
All right. So I want to thank you for appearing on the channel. And everyone, we'll see you next week for the next episode of Relentless and Unstoppable.